So on the analysis, so it's right here. You have to look up on top. So network analysis here is the service area tab, and the input data group is right here, and we will click import facilities. That the layer will add service area facilities, import location, we will say pools, and field mapping will be use geometry property. So the property, we will have a name here, and 500, and we will not append, but we will snap to network, and it will be 5 meters. Alright, double check again. Input service area, facilities, sublayers, facilities, input location, it will be pools, and fields mapping, name, and then 5,000 meters and 5, and approach existing location, we will uncheck on it, and check the snap to network, and go to run. And then in the travel setting groups, it's right here. Okay, and we have it. Okay, the travel setting groups, we will say change the direction towards facility. Okay, and the cutoff. So next we will change the cutoffs for the service areas. That ArcGIS Pro has detected that the street network Pittsburgh Street _ network datasets is set for travel time in minutes and suggests 5 to 10 and 15 minutes. We will change this time. Next, we will do the cutoff for 1, and then 2, and then 3, and 5, and then 7. In the output geometry group, it will be right here. So we will select dissolve instead of overlap. Dissolve, and leaving standard precision and range selected. And by selecting dissolve, the service areas will provide travel time to the nearest pool. And on the network analysis contextual bar, in analysis group, and we will say run. And now we just wait for it. And now the symbolized here output polygons. So 1 is blue and bluish green, and 5 is yellow, and 7 is orange, and also turn on the label for pools. And then turn on the label for pools. Okay, so pools, right click on it, and we will go to label there. So the only thing we have to do is change the color. So this one will be blue. Go to property. So I will do blue. Apply. Go back, and then the second one will be bluish green. Not this one. Okay, bluish green. Number 3, I will do green. Okay, and then number 5, yellow. And number 7, orange. Okay, oopsies. No. Yes, apply. And then number 7 is orange. Okay, nice. So we symbolized the 1 is blue, 2 is bluish green, back up. And then number 3 is green, number 5 is yellow, number 7 is orange. And we turn on the label for pools and move the layer above service area. Close this out, and then pools, move this above service area. And next, we will do is suppose that the travel time from 1 minute or less is excellent to 1 to 2 minutes is very good. 2 to 3 minutes is good. 3 to 5 minutes is fair, and 5 minutes and higher is poor. Then, according to estimate street travel time in a car, areas that are considered far or poor and are clearly visible in yellow and orange, with two interesting results. First, the service areas are much different from circular pool buffers because Pittsburgh's streets have irregular patterns caused by its many hills and valleys. Jack Sack and Highland pools are good examples. So zooming to the areas to see their streets second, and we will see open pools close together, such as Coley and Sunbury, where perhaps one could be closed. Also, closed pools such as Flower perhaps could be open to provide better access. The analysis that we just performed was not available at the time of initial pool closing, so these results would have been informative. However, city officials use criteria in addition to geographic access where closing pools, such as the condition of pools and historic attendance patterns. After the first year of closing, with location analysis and other information in hand, some closed pools were opened and others closed to improve overall pool access. So next next are steps 3 and 4 of the workflow: counting youth in pools tags and summing up youth population, all by service area polygon. So especially during service areas and pool tag owners, we will turn pool tags on. So pool tags on is right here. And then in the contents pane, we will right click on the polygon. So contents pane, we will polygons in service area. So we will have to select okay, polygon. It's right here, and click join and relates. So in the content, right click in the service area, group layer, polygon. Okay, polygons right here, and right click polygons in the service area group layer. It's right here, and then we will go join and relates in spatial join. So we will make sure that selection here, and then we will run the tool, and once it's finished, we have to close it out. The count merge rule counts tool tags records, and because there is only one youth per pool tag, counting records is needed. So polygon and pool tags. Alright, and then output feature class, we will do join, we will write down join underscore pool tags, and one-to-one keep all records, and facility ID we will select on it, and then we will say count and facility ID and intersect feet, and then we will click run. After that, we will select drawing pool tags table and examine this thing, right? So pool tags, okay, pool join, okay, pool join pool tags. We close this out, right click on it, and go to open attribute table. Alright, we're gonna examine. Okay, we do have open the resulting join pool tags table and examine the join count and name fields to C377. Which is this one, 377. Okay, let's see, where is the one highlighted? Okay, it didn't show anything yet. Okay, and examine the join count and 377 sample tool tag holders in the travel time range is from 0 to 1 minutes from all plus 500 and 125 tag, which is this one, holders in the range of 1 to 2 minutes, and so on. We will leave the table open, and next we must change the name of join count field so that the spatial join we run next on join pull text does not overwrite the current join count values. So join count values, okay, right here, and we will go to fields view and join count, which is this one. We will rename it. Okay. Change the name join count field. Okay. JC then. I'll just say JC. Rename JC. Here, JC. Okay, click save. There. Alright, then we can do next. And in the attribute table, so right click on that again, and we will open attribute table back. And we will go to button that I already did. Okay. Change the name JC. Okay. And then we will right click on the join layer and join and JTag. So we will go to joins and relates. We will say spatial join. Okay. And then we will do it again. We will run the tool, and when it finishes, we will see we can verify the merge rule for each field in the output fields pane, so as shown here. So join pull tags, and then join feature will be Pittsburgh block centers join pull tags spatial join. That's fine, 1-to-1, keep all the records, and that for age 5 to 17, and we will say we will sum it and intersect. That's fine, and we will just run. Okay, spatially join service area and use. Next, the final step for 5 and 6, the workflow, calculating and plot the use rate. And we will open the attribute table of the new one that we have it here. Okay, so the spatial join one, we will open attribute table. Alright, so that open here, and we will create 2 new fields, average time and use rate. Close this out and open here and fields view, and I'm going to add 2 new fields, which one will be join count. Yeah, this is the join count, and we have the JC here, and add it here. We will both use float type data type. Okay, average time, and then the next one, this one will be float, okay, and then add another one. It will be use rate and use rate float again, and I will save it. And save the results and close the field view table. Average time will store the midpoint of each service area disk, for example 0.5 for the 1-to-1 disk. Now we will move the name column just before the average time field. So move the name column. Let's see. Close this out. I already saved it. Name column, it's right here. Move it, yep, before the average time. Alright, so then we will type the following values for average time, referring to name correspond to travel time 6 for 2.5, 1.5, and 0.05. Okay, and then we